haven't seen this guy in ages.
Anyway, MK. Oh, should I introduce?
Up to you, man.
Alright, cool.
Yo, what's good, yo? Oh my gosh.
Was it? Yeah.
It's like recording.
Let's take on. That's it.
So, hi guys, we're here with the Good Yutes Podcast. We're here with
MK.
D-Max.
it was APG, and behind the camera we have Will
And Zion.
I hate talking about height, fam.
Wow, but you're not that short. Don't let these girls confuse you, bro.
Listen,
Oh, no,
I
no,
feel
I
like
accept
the whole agenda, I don't want to come for everyone on Twitter. I think it was built on Twitter.
of course.
Like, yeah.
No one cares about height in real
No
life.
one,
fam. It's all on
like,
Twitter.
once you have a connection with someone and
it's-
yeah,
Forget, as long as you're taller
As
than
long
them,
as you're
it's
taller than
calm.
them, it's
If you're
actually
shorter
not
than them,
deep.
it's kind of peak. If you're
Girls
taller
who are 2'5", one 6'5",
Oh,
man.
hey.
Behave
There
yourself.
was one girl who was like 5'3", innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm more 6 foot, but I'm 5'9". She's like, oh, how tall are you? I said, 5'9". Bearing in mind, she moved to me in no behavior.
Yeah.
No. Waveology. Cool. So she comes to me now. I remember looking down at this girl when she was talking.
Yeah.
And I said, wait, hold on, how tall are you again? She's like, oh, I'm 5'3". I was like, wait, how are you talking about you want someone that's 6'3" when I'm not double your height, basically? And you're trying to say I'm short.
Fam, she lost.
I was like, what?
Looking like
Tell
Wi-Fi, bro.
Looking like a bar chat, fam. Like, what's the point?
Lost
I'll
it.
be real though, I once typed it on YouTube, yeah. How to get taller.
See your life.
No.
Also,
You know when I was so
there was
offended?
an era when like I was just thinking, wow,
Wow,
like
you wanna
everyone
be
was
taller.
taller than me, fam.
No, I feel like everyone's done that.
Nah, I
No,
never done
why
that.
don't
say
you
that.
never
You
do
do
it?
it.
You and yourself only.
You know, but yourself.
I can't lie to you, Maria. I know I've done it either. I'm just trying to
You know
help
one
you.
thing that happened to me? Yeah, it came up on recommended for you. I said God will punish YouTube.
No.
Because- it came up on recommended for you. I was like, what did they know about me?
What?
How to grow taller? How to grow to 6'1"?
Nah.
No, I've actually seen it recommended as well. It's just them ones where when you research like, how to keep healthy and stuff like that.
Oh,
I feel
it
like
came up.
it
I
just comes
curse
up.
YouTube for
Nah,
no
but
reason.
like,
Then.
yeah, sure. But fam, how can you like? You don't need to get taller. You're fat like you are. Do you know what I mean?
When I
Yeah,
deep
man.
Like, it's
You're
not.
still top gallus, bro.
Fam, like,
Hey!
everyone's creating
Hey!
and everyone's creating in God's image. So if you're creating like that, there's fam. Like,
Exactly.
you can't say that.
Listen, bro, don't let these social media people fool you, fam.
No,
It's
it
not
wasn't
that
until when was
Don't
it?
let these-
Wasn't until last year summer. I was like, you know what? I can't change it, fam. Like, it is what it
All I'm
is.
saying is, as long as you're taller, it's calm. fam.
Honestly, man.
There's no problem. Because, anyways, but if they have standards or their standards, then
Yeah.
Yeah, so
let them have
can
the
I ask you a question?
standards.
So you wouldn't go for a guy that's taller than you?
No. Why would
Yeah,
I
I
do
wouldn't
that?
still. Isn't that what?
I would.
Wait.
It's
What's
not
the
toxic
problem?
masculinity.
What's the
It's not toxic
what's the
masculinity.
problem? What's the problem?
Then going for a girl taller than me.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man. Let's just be real. You can't be hugging your girl and you're looking up to her.
I said
fam.
tiptoes, fam.
Come on, that's not.
I wouldn't
I'd say-
tiptoe.
It's not.
I wouldn't tiptoe.
But say
that the
okay,
same height
say
or lower?
say you're
Confirm
6'3", yeah,
Yeah.
and say she's like
6'5".
6 foot, no 6
What?
6'2"
But
or
she's not taller
something.
than you.
But say she's the same height as
Yeah,
you.
say it's your same.
Still no.
Still no.
Still no.
Why?
I want her to be looking up.
But
to
imagine
me.
she's
Looking
perfect
down
for
at you.
Perfect for me.
She's
But she's
perfect.
tall, but she's
She's
the
just
same
the same
height.
height.
But then when she wears heels, fam, she's gonna be like what? 4
She
inches.
just doesn't
taller
wear
than me.
heels. It's as simple as that.
No, but what do you actually say? She just doesn't
She
wear
doesn't.
heels.
Fam,
She's
like,
gonna
there's-
she's
there's-
gonna want to wear
When you're
heels.
going
Still.
out to
She's
a
gonna
nice
want to wear
place,
heels.
when you're going out to nice places, of
Yeah.
course you're gonna want to wear
She
heels.
wanna wear heels.
So I'm gonna tell her, oh, don't wear heels because you're gonna be.
So
taller
because
than
of
me.
your insecurity.
It's not insecure. It's not insecurity.
It's insecurity.
It's not insecurity.
It is
I'm not
insecurity.
insecure. I'm
But
not
how,
insecure.
okay, then how does? What are you gonna say about Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart,
Yeah.
that's his own problem. That's not. I'm not Kevin Hart.
So what's your reason for?
I just don't want someone taller than me.
You know what?
'cause
People
especially
are allowed
when
to
she's
have
wearing
preference.
heels.
People
Yeah,
are
yeah.
allowed
All
of
I'm
course,
saying
of
is,
course, of course. I'm
if
just,
she was perfect, then I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say,
Preference.
I wouldn't say, no, I'm not gonna. I'm not going for her because she's taller than me. But I would prefer a girl shorter than me. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so what do you say about your partner or like your female partner earning more money than you?
Yeah, that's calm. It's life, innit? As long as I'm
so you wouldn't mind?
no.
Would
As
you
long
be a
as
stay-at-home dad?
No,
Impossible. So
I'm not a stay-at-home person.
So you don't have an issue. You
That's
don't have an issue with like your
That's-
wife or your partner earning more money.
Yeah, they can earn more money than me. As long as I'm earning my money, that's calm.
with me, I can't. You know,
What do you mean you
do
can't?
because I feel like at the end of the day, she will have the final say.
No, she won't.
Because
She won't.
for me, I
She
believe
won't.
that
you Christian?
whoever
Nah, bro.
that doesn't have to do
Yeah,
with
yeah,
anything.
but you're the head of your household.
You're the head of your
Christian.
household.
It's
All
true,
you have to
but-
do is show that you're the head of your household.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
You can say that, yeah, you're Christian, but you're not Christian 24/7 hours of the day.
Why
like
not?
what I mean by that is like, say you're arguing
Yeah.
and things start to get heated, you're gonna come out of character. So imagine you're heating and she's like, "Sharp man, I paid the bills," or "Sharp man, I bought you."
And
a car,"
girls
or
will say
something
that.
like
No,
Hey, they
man,
don't have a
man,
mute button.
man, them
They
can
will
turn
slip
it
up
down
and say
a
that.
bit.
I promise you that now.
can never say that.
I promise you they will.
That's what I'm saying. They
I
can never say
can
that.
promise you that they will.
I'll be in a position where she knows. You know what I'm saying? She could never talk
Everyone
to me
just
like
give her that look.
If girl will knock her head.
I'll just, you know what I'm saying? Like, before she even says it, just give her the look.
No, see,
Because you can't talk to me
the
like
thing
that,
is,
you know what I'm saying?
you're mistaken. Like us man, them here, we know like the limit of what we should say.
Yeah,
Girls
Girls
don't
don't have
care.
that.
They don't have the
Yeah, they don't have that
They
limit.
don't have
Why
it.
do you think,
They
yeah,
don't have
if
it.
she says it, then that's not on you, fam. That's her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No, but
And let me
that's
say
gonna
something.
hurt you though.
That's
That's
gonna,
gonna
it will hurt your pride.
Exactly.
Of course, it's gonna hurt me.
So that's what
fam.
I'm gonna say.
That's
I'll
what
ask you
would
again.
you-
That's why.
Can you really live in a household where you earn less than your partner?
100%. I can still live.
Fam,
Fam.
I can't.
Hey,
All I
who
know
paid
is
for your
if I'm
chin?
earning,
Yeah,
she's not
imagine.
gonna
For your
she's
chin,
not
you
gonna be paying
bum.
for the bills.
Imagine.
I'm gonna be paying.
No,
for
of
the,
course.
No matter how
we
much
split,
you earn, you
know
can
what I'm
never
saying?
let her pay for your trim.
She'll pay some things in the house. I'll pay some things in the house. She may earn more, but she's not going to be taking care of.
I feel like it just comes to compromise.
can't
Like
say
you
that.
got, that's true.
You can't
that's
say,
true.
"Oh, I pay the bills." No, you don't. You know what I'm saying?
But she'll be like, "Oh, I earn more money than you."
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You can't. She earns more money than you.
What does that actually mean?
No, come on.
What does it
Stop
actually mean?
She earns more money than you.
So what does it mean then?
She's richer than
She's
you.
basically the.
So what does it mean?
What do you mean? It doesn't.
What?
It means you're
Was
rich.
Was you about to say breadwinner?
I was gonna
She's
say
not a
she.
breadwinner though. That's
Was
the
you about to
thing,
say breadwinner?
because we both
I was
take
saying
responsibilities in the
Yeah,
house.
word,
She earns more money, cool, safe, but what does that actually mean?
I mean, she has to find. Well, it
No,
depends.
it doesn't.
Okay, if you're going, say if all the bills and everything is split half
Yeah.
half, fair's enough. But say, of course, in Jesus' name, all of us will be millionaires. Amen. 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 But but say, this is just a mad example, yeah. Say you earn 25k, God forbid,
Yeah.
and she earns, let's say, 40k.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you, due to your salary, you can't pay a lot of it. Say you just pay Sky, you pay Netflix, you pay all of that monthly subscriptions, and she's paying majority of the main bills.
Yeah, I couldn't let that happen.
Never.
Yeah, that wouldn't.
Or not even that
That
situation
would-
where like you guys are doing 50-50 like in like rent and everything,
Yeah.
like, but then like you can't afford to buy garms, you can't afford this and that, and she does it for you.
She
And then
does it for me.
she'll pay for your.
She can never do that for me. I would
What
take it.
what if you just
So
what
let's
if you
say-
just
let's-
get weekly gifts like a
From
lot?
her.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
a lot
It's
of
not even
gifts.
that. It's not even that. It's just like let's say you guys
nah.
go out one time to dinner where you're gonna be wearing something from Primark,
Nah.
she's wearing something from Gucci. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
like,
nah, I can't lie. Nah, I hear what you're trying to say.
So
Your
exactly.
pride,
so
your pride will
it's
be
like your
hurt.
pride is
That's
too
what-
much.
yeah,
So
it's too
I'm gonna
much,
ask you again for the last time.
Fam,
Could you?
okay, cool. It depends on the context and the situation, fam. Some situations, yes. Some situations, no. A lot of situations.
Do you think it just
Let me
depends on
say it.
how much more she earns?
Yeah,
than
that's
you?
what, like if you're earning 100 bags, she's earning 110 bags, then
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, that's patterned.
But if it's like you're earning 25 and she's earning 50, no chance.
You know you're actually a bum.
Fam,
You need to come
Because
and.
once you pay for
Go get another job.
need to.
electricity, gas, rent, everything, you split that, and then you have no money to buy gums,
my
and she's
God.
buying. Nah.
She's buying
Imagine,
you for-
imagine the
Am I
light
your
goes
mom?
off.
Sorry,
Imagine the light goes off and you have to say, "Babe," every single time.
stuff.
Embarrassing.
Oh,
No chance.
You
Am I
know,
your
no
mom?
chance.
as the son, yeah, I'll just look at you every single time you tell me to do something. I'll be
Exactly,
like, "What? Do you want to
like-
call my mum as well?"
You know,
No, I
it's-
will never respect you. It's
Nah,
actually
man.
true.
Yeah,
It's
I
them
can't.
ones where like it'll be your mom taking that son to parents' evening and stuff like that. Like,
Ah.
you know what I mean? Like,
You know, I hate.
My
Yeah, I
mum-
can't
my
lie.
mum took
I
me
don't
to
think I
fancy
could
food.
do
it's
that.
just them ones there. Like,
I don't think I could do that.
yeah, exactly. You
My
gotta
dad
be
never
like,
came to my parents' evenings. To be
so
fair,
blessed
Why?
man.
Parents'
I don't
evening.
know.
Hey,
Huh?
parents' evening was a.
I can't lie. Sometimes I bust it in it because
I don't
I
think-
never told my mum when parents even actually.
Oh, listen.
we tried.
We
I was a
tried.
crook.
We
I was a
tried.
crook.
I was
We
probably.
tried.
I probably.
I tried.
I was a crook.
So,
My mum, anytime, any letters, anything.
You intercept
Zion, give it to me quick.
Nah.
Phone number, email, work number. They have everything.
You man want
And
a job enough,
the
fam.
teachers
Yeah,
used
yeah,
to
they
threaten.
weren't on job enough. You weren't on job enough.
We weren't on job.
You weren't on job enough.
Not
Not
enough.
enough. Not
For
enough.
them to see every letter,
Every single one. Nah,
phone
nah,
call,
nah,
catch
nah.
everything.
I'll have to confess this to my mum one day. I was very sneaky. I knew the email to her password. I used to go in on her email. I used to delete all of the emails. The number, I knew she never picked up her phone. So I'll be telling
You know what
teachers,
happened?
call my mum then.
That one's got to go with me today.
You know what happened? I've never told my mum this, but there was one time, yeah.
Oh.
There was an email in it, and what happened? I think they were trying to confirm a meeting with her, Fam, I tried to hack into her email.
Wait, what school was this?
This was sixth form.
Oh,
I tried to hack into her email. Next thing, I come home now. I failed anyway. I'm punching the air. I go home. My mum said, "Oh, Zion, somebody tried to enter my email in Ireland because I was using VPN." It was no. It was oh, what was it? Hotmail. It was Hotmail.
Yahoo, they
instantly. They have to go to her phone. They send her a text.
Yeah, they send her a
You have
text.
to type in the text.
Yeah,
If you
you
don't
have to
have her phone, you're not logging in.
Yeah.
She asked me. She said, "How can someone try and access my email in Ireland?" I said, "Oh,
I don't know.
mum. I actually don't know."
Act like you didn't know.
I was so criminal. Now she's the
This guy's the
email. I said,
worst
it's
guy
wrong.
ever.
I know all their passwords.
Yeah, same.
I just don't log
You
in.
know what? You know why? Because I set up their
You
emails.
still
Yeah.
can't log in.
Yeah. No, my mum has Yahoo. My mum has Yahoo. But the thing is, I act like I'm playing games on the phone.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart. But I can't
Temple
lie.
Run.
That's a
You
temple
know
run.
what it is? Yeah. Back in secondary school, that never used to work with my mum. But these days, I don't get no emails.
Yeah, because you're your own.
Yeah.
In person now.
Nah,
So it
man.
don't even matter.
Oh,
But you know who always used to get bucked?
Who?
My older brother. Like he would never get away with it because the school would go the extra mile to make sure he got in trouble.
No, they fam. Hey,
Yeah,
that
the school were
Oh,
on certain
bro. Hey.
people.
That school.
what school is this?
Extra.
Crown Woods. Yeah.
Extra. Especially. Nah.
Yeah, we got into that last one, didn't
Wait,
it?
so what's called? How could what would you say about like what's called childhood for like African people? Like how was your childhood?
African house. Growing up in an African household.
How was it?
So, like the values we get.
Fam,
taught-
if I speak my parents, I'm not gonna see my parents tomorrow. Fam. Let me not talk.
Yeah, I warned you about that.
I'm not gonna talk.
We get taught some solid values, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Some things.
Oh, it's too much. Pet.
Nah, I need to get onto
Because
manual,
you
fam.
why?
Actually, both of you.
Why?
Why?
Go on.
You know manuals on automatics, fam.
Yeah, go on. Let's speak.
We're having a talk
Let's
yesterday.
speak.
Hey,
No, I'm ready.
no,
I've
'cause
got your time.
I was
You know what it is?
I was quiet. I
Oh,
was
about the
saving.
driving, the
Yeah,
driving.
Nah,
I
man,
was
yeah,
saving my
yeah.
energy for this exact
William.
moment.
Okay,
fam.
no.
I'm ready.
Doesn't it
I'm
make
ready.
sense for you to do your test? Okay, cool. I'm not getting on to anyone who does all of that, but doesn't it make sense for you to do your test on manual? Then you could drive manual and auto.
Yeah.
Like, fam, these men are talking about, no, automatic. We're on the same road, we're on the same road.
Okay, but cool. You're doing all of this. You're paying £6 million. £6 million.
It's not that much more. It's not that much more.
Are we driving a Ferrari? Behave, man.
wait,
That's it.
Bro,
Bro,
exactly.
You're doing all of that
Yeah.
just to be stalling, so an automatic person
Don't-
can now
that's it,
come
don't-
and
fam,
drive
That's
past.
why you
Good
learn,
drivers
fam.
don't
That's why
stop.
you're paying to learn.
Yes,
You see me stall?
I've seen
Boy,
you
have you seen me
stall.
stall?
I haven't seen him stall.
So in Moran, it's
The
driven
first,
with
I haven't
the first,
seen-
the
I haven't
first,
seen him
the
stall
first
either.
time, the first time we entered his car, yeah, he was stalling all over the gaff. I thought you were a new driver. And this was many months after you got your license.
That's not possible.
It's very possible.
That's not
I
possible.
don't remember
possible.
installing
That's
stall.
oh,
Fam, so
Zound
wait.
chats the most.
If you're a
Hey,
good driver, Zion,
Yeah.
you will not stall, fam.
That doesn't mean anything.
What do you mean that doesn't mean anything?
What do you mean once?
Okay, cool. So if you stall,
Yeah.
what does that mean? Like, what is that?
It's embarrassing.
How is it embarrassing?
Hold on.
It's embarrassing.
No, but like, it's not that deep.
What's-
They'll drive past you, cool. You
No,
just keep on
what-
driving.
What? No. It's
No,
embarrassing.
it's embarrassing.
If
Still.
you
I
stall,
remember I
and
stalled.
someone goes round you,
When
they
I
give you that
stalled.
dirty look, like, bro.
Fam, okay, cool. That's
Kinda
your own
why you
pride.
on the
That's
road
your
if you're
pride.
stalling.
But at least you could
Like-
drive manual and automatic though.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
most
yeah.
drivers
most
can't drive
people
manuals.
who get a manual license end up driving an automatic.
But you
car.
can
Yeah,
still
but
drive
you know-
manual
you know how to
anyway.
drive
But
both
you have that
cars.
choice.
Yeah,
You
okay,
have that
cool.
choice.
So why would I want to bother? Why I would do less lessons because it's easier to drive. An
Is that not the
auto.
lazy option?
Lazy.
Yeah,
That's what I'm-
it's
that's-
lazy,
that's
it's
lazy,
not
It's
fam.
the cheapest. It's not
lazy,
lazy.
it's lazy.
It's not the cheapest.
It's not
option.
lazy.
Automatic is actually more expensive than manual.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you end up.
Oh, I'm gonna hug you right now, fam. I was
But you
thinking
end
that.
up- But you end up doing more lessons.
But you
But
don't.
you end up-
Wait, hold on.
Allow it.
Remember I told you
Allow
it didn't take me that long to learn to
And
drive a
electric
manual.
cars, automatic cars are more expensive as well.
Exactly.
Okay, get
And
your
to fix
pizza.
them- and
So
to
you're-
fix them
You get your
properly.
pizza on pay for manual then.
But I don't want
pay to
do
thing to do manual.
Hey, why are you not backing me, man?
Wait, because I'm waiting for something.
He's gonna say human rights.
Yeah,
fam,
no,
but bro,
I'm waiting for
guy
something.
said
I'm
human
waiting for
rights.
something. I'm waiting for
Let me
something.
tell you what exactly
Yeah,
my
I'm
dad
waiting for
said.
something. Yeah, go on.
Okay? If you only have an automatic license, I can never respect you as a driver.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that.
All right, cool.
It is as simple
Alright,
as that.
Keep by
cool.
yourself, fam.
Is it true or not true? I can do what I want.
You can do what you want.
No, true or not true? I can do what I want.
No one's saying you can't do what you want, bro.
Huh? Okay, cool. I can do what I want. If I want to drive an automatic, if I know what's best for me to drive an automatic, and I drive an automatic, I'm gonna drive it automatic.
Cool.
Give
Wait.
all your examples in the world. At the end of the day, I can do what I want.
Wait, okay, did me and you put a gun to your head and
No one said you have to.
Yeah.
So it's like
But
you can do what
telling me
you
what's
want,
best for you.
yeah. But at the
I
same
mean,
time, let someone
fine.
guide you.
Okay,
innit?
that's
No,
perfectly
but
fine.
that's your
Yeah.
head, bro.
But just know, every day I see you drive that automatic. Every day I'll be
Don't get
telling you.
him. I
So
swear.
wait.
Listen.
So what's your reason for wanting to drive on a manual? Because you can drive both.
Yeah, because I can drive both.
Fam,
Just so
let's
it's something you can
say-
say.
God
You
forbid,
can
yeah.
driver.
God forbid, yeah. Let's say one day you're low on P's, innit?
Yeah.
You can't afford to buy an automatic. The only cars you can buy are manual because they're cheaper. What are you gonna do now?
Save up
Save
and
up
then
and
go and
buy
buy
an
an
automatic.
I said your P's are
There's-
low. I
there's
need to
some
get around.
So
man.
then
So
save up.
save
There's only some
and go
situations
and buy
like
an
right now,
automatic.
MK. Right now, you need us to drive to be selling all these hoodies and stuff.
Exactly.
Like that. You need to drive.
And what
Yeah,
about driving?
but-
A
yeah,
manual. Do you think I would
yeah,
have
yeah,
got
yeah,
this?
start the
manual.
business unless
There's
you know
different
everything
options.
you.
That's.
I'm going back to what you said, yeah.
Yeah.
You can do what you want. No
Yeah, I will
one's,
do
like,
what
no
I
one's
want.
for do what you want, but at the same,
do
don't
what I
be
want.
reckless. Like, obviously driving an auto is not.
It's
reckless,
not
innit?
reckless. It's
But
not-
at the same
it's-
time,
it's actually even safer.
Take advice. Like, if you learn to drive manual, you can drive manual and auto. Like, just
Yeah, but I don't
just
want
advice.
Why do I need to drive a
If you're
manual?
gonna-
I
if
don't
you're gonna
need to
throw
drive
on
a
the whole-
manual.
Situations where you need to drive manual.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so call
Okay, the
someone
only
who knows-
situation
so
that is
call
mad if
someone-
they kidnap you and it's a manual car. That's the only situation. Any other situation, you can't give me another situation.
Say that again.
If they kidnap you and it's a manual car
Actually,
and you get away,
no.
you can't drive the manual
think
car.
that's
That's the
the
only
only
situation
situation?
that has silenced me.
That's
That's the only.
Cool. You and your boys are going out.
Yeah.
Your brother is driving. He
Yeah.
drives a manual car.
Yeah.
Everyone else is drunk. You're the only one that's not drunk. Who's driving?
That's their own
Bro,
fault.
that's your own.
That's your own fault.
Wait,
Those are all
wait,
choices that you
wait,
made.
wait,
Why's
wait.
that
You
my
couldn't even
problem?
drive the car because you're not insured. That's a terrible. That's a terrible.
Okay,
But
okay.
you-
All right.
Listen,
Listen, you got yourself.
No, but you don't drive the car because you're gonna.
Wait 1 second. Wait 1
That's
second.
even
Wait 1
worse.
second.
Get caught, no insurance, and you drunk.
Okay,
Wait,
cool.
listen,
Cool.
You got yourself to the club, find your way back. Me,
What, so
I'm
what?
happily sober. I will find my way
So you're
home.
gonna walk or get Uber home.
Yeah.
You get you.
Yeah.
Can't- It's in my
That's
car.
that's not
Am
my
I your
car.
mum?
Now,
Am I your mum?
Remember.
Wait. Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Let's say all of you man can drive.
Yeah.
All of you man go out. You get drunk. Me, I don't have driving license. I can't drive. What do you expect me to do?
That's peak.
No,
Yeah,
it's not about
exactly.
you can or can't drive. It's about
No.
That's peak, though,
It's
that.
but yeah, but that's
peak.
but yeah.
Yeah, but
At the end of the day,
even
It's not
before
the
you
same
go,
thing,
you
it's not the same
designate
thing.
someone to stay sober.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Anything can happen. The man could be seeing drinks and drinking.
And then that's your choice.
Wait, if you got a
That's
girl
your
that has a
choice.
manual, you have it automatic. How would you feel?
What?
No,
Yeah,
no,
he's not- yeah, just- I just deep.
Go on.
If you have a girl now,
Yeah.
and she has a manual license, you have automatic. How would you feel?
Why would I
Why would I
care?
care?
knew they
care.
would say
Are
that.
we
I
not?
care.
Are we not both getting to A and B at the same time?
No,
There's more of a
Girls
chance. There's actually more of a
gonna
chance
avoid
that she
you,
will
fam.
stall, and me, I'll just be driving normally.
Drive by.
No, some girls are dirty drivers, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's a chance that she can stall. There's no chance I can stall in an automatic.
No chance.
Okay, well, there's you
You guys will be
definitely
doing
have to drive
Yeah.
How many years, bruv?
You man, fam. It's
Gear 4, gear
manual.
5.
You're just looking at the stalling bit.
You're paying extra P's for someone to teach you how to put your leg down on the third pedal.
You're paying
as to
P's
move
for
the
someone to teach you how to steer, fam. What?
You're paying extra piece for the car. though, right?
That's go karting, fam.
Yeah. Alright, let me go kart in peace.
I pay for the lesson.
Yeah.
Is the P that you're gonna pay for.
Okay,
the
but
car.
I'll be
Even
driving.
more.
But I'll be driving before you.
Shut up, man.
How would
Listen,
you
I'll
drive
be
it?
Shut
driving.
up, man.
I'll
Some
be
people
driving.
actually
Listen,
You
do
don't
man.
know that because he might just be a
Some people
like a
actually
good
do drive
person.
it.
to drive a
Okay,
manual.
okay. Say for
And you
this.
might just be terrible.
Do you know what this proves? This proves
Listen.
that you two are just bad
I
drivers.
feel like
man.
I feel like
You don't know that because
No,
you've
I
never
can
ever
tell.
seen me drive in the slightest.
When
Or
I'm
you've
driving.
never
good
been in
drivers
a
will
car
be
that
able
I've
to
been
drive
in.
manual.
The proof that we're
All good drivers. Have you ever seen a
Yeah.
Formula 1 driver that doesn't know how to drive a
We're
manual car?
evidence, Sam.
What kind of silly question is that? Have you ever seen a Formula 1 driver not know how to drive a
Yes.
manual car? Who?
Lewis Hamilton.
Doesn't know how to drive a manual.
Yeah.
Hey,
The car is
get
driving
your
on the road.
phone- get your phone up, bro. Slap the phone out.
days.
Listen, fam. What are you talking
At
about?
listen, at the end of the day, I drive what I want.
Drive
Like,
what you want.
yeah.
No one put a gun to your head. We're just
Yeah,
saying, innit?
yeah.
It just makes sense.
We'll
You
just
can't
always
tell me
be
what's best for me.
consistent.
Yeah, it's fine, but you'll just always be considered as a terrible driver. But it's
Yeah,
good,
people can consider me for what they want. Someone will look. I'll tell you right now. There's not every girl in the room is gonna find you the pengest.
What?
I can never leave you.
It's true, but fam, obviously you're giving people ammunition to boy you, fam.
Exactly
So-
like.
Some people's dress sense give them ammunition to boy
Boy,
them,
me,
but they
but
dress
do you
what they
have your
want.
license?
No, but still, no, I'm saying people
Yeah.
that
Do
don't
you have one?
people that don't have a license.
Sit back down.
But if we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, theoretically, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, fam, manuals is It sounds better to me anyway.
Exactly.
It sounds better to me.
And that's what they even said on the news one time that they're gonna get rid of all manual
Doesn't
cars.
matter. We're talking about now.
They didn't say they'll get rid of all manual
What did
cars.
they say?
They said that they're gonna change from petrol and diesel to electric.
No, but I heard something about manual and
I've
automatic.
not heard that. It's just that they just assume that the electric cars are gonna be automatic. That's
Automatic
it.
will be a
But they can
better option because people can't drive.
I don't know if you can get a manual electric car. I don't know if you can.
I don't think you can.
I don't think
You
you
can't get a
but-
manual electric car.
Yeah, okay.
It says here, nobody will be driving manual cars in 10 years as motorists shown.
So you're gonna wait 10
what?
years.
So
You're not gonna wait 10 years, bro.
So you're gonna be 30. I mean 29, sorry.
he took the mic with that one. He knew
Hey,
what
that was a
Okay,
good
so
one.
he knew what he was doing.
So why you all struggled to do this manual?
Who's struggling?
Who's struggling,
though?
though?
Bro? You're assuming, fam.
Cool.
You're
I feel
assuming.
like there's two perfectly good drivers right here.
You know?
Huh?
You can struggle to do automatic.
Impossible.
No, you
Then
can't.
why don't you learn
What
this?
do you mean you can't?
Huh? You can't struggle to do it.
You can struggle.
But you can struggle to do manual as well.
Because I've no manual, yeah. I've actually been on automatic car and I actually don't find it that easy.
What?
I find manual easier than automatic.
That's because
So that's because I'm
that's
used to
because you
manual.
acquired the skill.
That's because I'm used to manual. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But
About to get on to you, bro.
Nah, for me, I just want to press. I have a complicated life. I have a very complicated life. I want one thing to be simple.
no, exactly. That's
Right.
I
no,
want something
I know
simple
why.
about
You
it,
just
man.
want to get on the road. You want to get on the road as fast as possible. That's literally. That's literally you guys' mentality.
So you agree it's quicker?
Huh? Yeah, it probably is fast. Yeah. It's probably faster.
So everything you've said.
But you know, just to let you know, yeah,
Let's try.
that you know it's safer for you to drive a manual car as well.
Thank
Why?
you.
Because if you make a mistake, it just stops the car. Like you stall. You turn on the car.
Wait,
Automatically,
easier-
will keep driving forward.
Okay.
If you go drive there, you don't put the pedal down. Or let's say if
You
you're
said
like,
easier
parking,
option.
Yeah.
Would you? Okay.
and you don't
cool.
put the pedal down, it will still go forward.
Okay.
I'm
So
coming
then
back
that
to you.
means it takes more skills to drive an automatic. Because you need to be aware. You need to be
shut
able
up,
to
man.
control.
Shut up.
Hey.
You need to be able to
Just making
control
noise at
it.
this point,
Happen
fam.
in any car, you know.
Shut up.
So then his point is irrelevant
How
then.
is it irrelevant?
Wait.
If you make a mistake, it's safer.
I'm
But
coming back
mistakes
to you.
happen in cars.
So then that's what I'm saying. It takes more skills to drive an automatic if we're
No,
using
it
that.
doesn't. A
No,
mistake-
because he
a
said it's
mistake-
easier, so then it
mistake-
must be harder in
Hey,
automatic.
there's no point of arguing with someone that doesn't drive.
Mistake is a
It's
What
like
do
the
you mean? What do
situation.
you mean?
It's like, come on, like. It's like them ones that I'm arguing with you about law, but you've never learnt law in your life. Like, just them ones that, how are you gonna waste your time arguing?
Don't ever
Hey, I
get
love
onto me
that.
like
I
that.
love that. We dealt with it.
It's actually true, like,
Man,
man try to say that, then that means automatic is old school. It takes more skill.
According
What's
to
a
your
good
I went
takes
silent
more
on that
No,
one.
come on, man. Come on.
Automatic. Wait, did you say
Come on.
automatic takes more
No,
skill?
according to
Daniel, that's your brethren, bro.
Wait.
Yeah, that's my bro.
Wait,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah, say
man.
that.
Come on, man.
Gang,
My
gang.
bro.
According to his concept,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying driving an automatic is harder then because you have to put
No.
extra precautions to make sure that you don't crash or
Wait,
anything.
exactly.
You
Hold
said
on,
if
hold
you
on,
make
hold
a-
on. Wait, then why are you learning to drive an automatic and not a manual if it's harder?
Huh?
No, but he's
I
just saying
want-
according to what
because
he
it's
said.
quicker. I'm just saying according to his concept.
Yeah.
You just took it the way you wanted to.
Exactly. You just.
Like you're in your own world right now.
Wait, did you say there's an easier option? So you wouldn't take an easier
Yeah,
option
for
for
him,
something?
for him.
Oh, okay, cool. You said you wouldn't take an easier option for something.
For him, for him
Wait,
it's the easy option.
Why is it the easier option for him?
Because Zion doesn't. Wait, what were you saying? I thought
Yeah,
in the moment you were saying something about
Why is it easy option for you,
automatic.
man?
Yeah,
You get your license faster.
Quicker.
yeah. So easy option for you.
No, it is easier. Yeah, it's easier to
Like,
drive
I'm
automatic.
saying for you, how is it easy option for you?
Because I will get my license quicker.
How do you know?
Huh? Because I'm me. Do you know who I am?
I think you're just saying.
What if you do manual and it takes you less time than automatic? This is lazy,
You're
man.
mad.
This is lazy, man. Just say
Turn
it.
it on. Turn it on.
Nah, just say
It's
you're
sad.
lazy, bro.
Yeah. Halfway. Yeah.
Nah,
just say you're lazy.
I'm not
simple
lazy.
as that,
it's,
bro.
It's quicker.
Huh?
It's just quicker. It depends.
Fam, it's just because you're.
Fam, most man that I know, they do manual and they end up going to
Yeah,
an
but the
automatic.
fact
But
is
you have
they
the
learn
choice,
how to
though.
drive
You have-
manual.
they
fam.
learn how to
Okay,
drive
but if we're
manual.
gonna go to an automatic
Oh,
car anyway, so
sorry,
what's the
We're
point?
just going around in circles.
What is the
man.
point?
Just
Ah,
going
cool.
around in
Listen,
circles.
I just
I'm even tired, man.
I just want to drive.
You just
automatic.
drive. Like, you man can do your
Don't
thing.
chat to me.
Exactly. If you want to drive
You do
automatic,
thing.
drive
Drive
automatic.
Yeah, I will
It's
drive
not-
an
it's not-
automatic.
it's
Aye, man.
Don't chat to me when I'm in my range, yeah. You man
Shut up, man.
You can't even know what you're talking about. What's the range?
Yeah, but your range will be in 2019 as well. 2029, sorry.
Hey,
Nah.
This guy keeps.
Hey,
He's
this
Yeah,
guy's
yeah.
funny, fam.
Bro, the thing
You
that
man-
went down in Brixton was a mad one.
that's what I was even gonna say.
The thing,
Whoa.
yeah.
I love that though. They ran fizz out their
you
ears,
love it?
fam. I love that.
Nah,
But this is not
Running
America
fizz
though.
out-
Like,
come
we're
on,
not
this
having the
is-
same issue that
it's
America's
not-
going
bro,
through.
wait.
Obviously, we're not.
Wait. Did you
still
know
bad.
that the police took a selfie? Like,
Sky
two police
Black
just got
Lives
two police just got fired because they took a selfie with a dead body in this country, in London.
What was
You know
this?
that? Huh?
What was this?
This was very recent because I just saw it
Yeah,
today.
I think it's
Then
very
those
recent.
guys
Wait,
were
as
very
in,
recent.
and it was
Nah,
black
hey,
guy.
well, you
Yeah?
can't. Obviously,
So
it's
two
not-
black
it's not-
girls.
It's not
To
as
make
bad
it
as
worse,
America,
yeah,
but
it's not
still-
as bad as
still
America,
bad.
but it's still bad.
You know what it is?
Two
It's-
black
it's-
girls as well that they done it to. It's not just that
And they took a
normal.
selfie.
Do you,
Took a selfie with two dead black girls.
Do you know what it is? It's calm to do basically what they did, but it's all about your intentions.
Yeah.
So if it was for the right intentions,
They did
then
it for a
maybe
block
you
party.
It
could,
wasn't. It wasn't
maybe
even for
you
Black
can-
Lives Matter.
That's what
they
I'm
did
saying.
for a block
It
party.
was
They were
just
locking
because
up
they
a-
were locking up a block
Like,
party.
I just think, and the guys who were smashing the car, they better just be ready to sit in jail.
Ready.
Because how can you? Hey, I was just looking at the video and I was just thinking, what is
One
this?
guy.
And these men are fighting for a block party as well. And you see the guy that got chef time.
But
can never catch me
whoever,
out of block
whoever
party.
the girl was, she needs to work for Sky Sports because her
Oh,
comment-
Claire, whatever.
Oh my
The
days.
commentary was wonderful. They're taking the table.
Excellent.
They're taking the
Excellent.
table. They're breaking the table.
HD, in fact, 4K.
Everything was
4K.
She had a piece of fam. But fam, I can't lie, she did snitch on a lot of men basically.
Oh, very a
No,
lot.
she got it
Oh,
from
no,
every
man,
single
every
angle. Like, that's
angle.
better for the feds
Nah,
though,
man.
man.
Fam, the feds are they're rubbing their hands like Birdman. Fam.
I swear BBC News were asking
They
to.
shout that.
Yeah.
BBC took the image though.
What do you mean?
I saw the image on news.
Oh, obviously, fam.
Wait, from a
do you not
snap?
see the
Yeah,
brothers?
from the snap.
The brothers that chef that guy, fam.
Oh, yeah, that's
They
all.
face
Yeah,
was out
yeah,
The
there.
guy was
You know
face
what I'm
was
saying?
out.
Wait, but it wasn't really clear. I didn't see how they.
I didn't
That
actually,
guy-
I didn't actually see the guy
The
actually
guy's tough
chefing.
though.
Yeah,
The guy's tough.
I did.
You see it?
I
It was
did.
on
I did.
video.
It was on video.
It was on video. The guy was
Yeah.
just
Swing,
Yeah, he was like,
swinging
he was
his
swinging
face, fam.
his
I just saw the guy, yeah, he was just rushing everyone. Like, the
Nah,
guy
you
that got
see-
stabbed, yeah. he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
rushing
yeah.
everyone.
No, but then they
Yeah,
were
yeah,
shooting his blade at him, fam. Like they were proper chefing him.
Yeah,
They were
it
stabbed
was bad. It was
everywhere,
actually
fam. It was
bad.
peak.
And then I
And
just saw,
then-
and you just saw how useless the police are. Like, they're calling the ambulance, but instead
And
they
then
call like
police
someone
get
is someone just got stabbed.
I remember
Instead-
someone told me that when there's a stabbing, they don't call the ambulance first. They always call the police
to make
first.
sure everything.
Yeah,
they
to
sort
make sure
everything
that
Yeah,
the
it's
place
okay
is
for
safe.
everyone. But at the
as
same
well.
time-
Makes sense,
Fair
bro.
enough.
Man, them like him is peak for the minute because he don't speak to police. So
Yeah,
he's not
yeah.
even. He's not even. He's gonna be like,
Fam,
oh,
I was shocked when he walked away though.
what do you mean?
Like when he saw the feds, he walked away
Yeah,
with
'cause
your stab wounds.
You don't
out.
speak to police, innit?
Hey, that's mad.
Bro, you don't speak to police, fam. Like
That's probably the life he lives,
You know
isn't
what I'm
it?
saying?
That's it. That's what I was even gonna
Do
tell
do you
you.
think he survived?
What?
what?
The guy that got stabbed.
I have
What?
no clue.
I think
I
it's
think
mad.
so.
Do you
You
think
think
he
he survived?
survived?
Yeah.
No, actually, no.
yeah,
But
yeah.
remember, because she was speaking to the ambulance, and
Yeah.
the ambulance was saying he has to sit down, otherwise he'll bleed out.
Yeah.
And this
On
guy
fam.
was
Just
walking
walking
up
out.
and down.
And even when he
walking
was
up and
stabbed,
down.
Adrenaline,
more
fam.
men them came to him as well.
Yeah, why did they do
No,
that?
it was
though?
mad how they were coming
Nah,
missing when it was
yeah.
sitting
But I
down.
can't lie,
Like,
some of the
If
girls,
you see 10 men with knives, common sense will tell you to sit the hell
but I
down.
can't lie, some girls, yeah, some girls.
It doesn't matter about the
instinct,
girl.
They instinct,
They
no,
instinct.
they
Oh,
instinct.
come on, man.
Do you not like
It's not
that?
nice for girls.
No,
Come on,
You're telling,
That's
you're
what
telling
that
man,
man was to
you're
believe.
telling man, you know what? Nah, like, oh, stop. You're basically telling them, man, fam, you're not on anything. Allow it, fam.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? That's what man them here, and they go and do.
You know what?
Chef man even
what the
more.
guy did was dumb
Very.
to someone who isn't part of their, what I call it, subculture, like who isn't part of that road. Because I think they were both road.
I think they're civilians. Still.
I
They're
saw a
civilians.
45-year-old guy.
They're civilians.
I thought they were part of like a gang or something.
Nah, yeah.
Like-
It would
But
make
don't
sense.
that- don't-
If
but
you're,
don't
part,
they
if you're part of
they
that
look like
culture, then
civilians
to
to
run,
me,
to
you know?
run, you'll be known like a pussy or something.
No,
but-
I can't lie. You run, you live to fight another day. You know.
Yeah,
If you don't
honestly,
run, you
but-
get chefed. You're done, fam.
It's true, but it's all about like your credibility. Like they'll be known as the man them who ran from youngers.
Hey, well, I saw you from that beef the other day.
20 man.
That's what they'll be saying. I saw you from that beef the other
20
day.
man. 20 man. Yeah. Nah, that's not.
No, but
Sometimes
you know what it
just
is.
run
You know
for
what
it,
it is.
run.
Since people on the road are getting smarter, that's kind of because there's roadmen that were caught on video running and are still rated. You know what I mean? The people on the road are getting smart. They're knowing that okay, wait, I'm actually gonna live to fight another day because I can run and then come back with twice the amount of man them that they have, and
don't
then
think
they
they're
won't be
getting
calling me
smarter,
moist.
you know.
It's all
Then.
about
I think they're
retaliation.
getting dumber because you're now videoing your crime
Yeah,
and now
yeah,
posting
yeah,
it
yeah.
on
That-
socials.
Like going on
No.
TMZ, like I don't understand what that girl was doing.
Which
yeah,
girl?
yeah.
Like
Man
the
them-
girl, like
Oh,
Man, them
yeah.
that do that for. It's
she was just
mad.
doing it for the views, but not knowing what she was actually doing. Like,
Actually do.
Bare man record themselves.
Oh, Twitter was going
getting
off, though.
man, them.
Yeah, yeah, very true.
Obviously,
I'm not
but
the
sometimes
PR
if you post on a snap and you don't have no one, you only have people you know on snap, then
No, but you get sent around.
You know,
No, but some people snap. They put
Oh,
snap on
do you,
private.
do you,
No,
do you know?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
Okay,
just in
fair,
general.
Do you know my issue with this?
What?
They can't say that they done this for any type of political reason, because then they started fighting with each other after and dipping up each other. That the people that ran out the feds, now they can't say it was for this, they can't say it was for that.
Yeah.
First of all, it's for a block party. Then second of all, you're fighting amongst each other.
Yeah, but some man obviously they have problems in between them, innit? Like,
It don't.
It
It just.
happens.
But
Like,
do you agree that it just looks terrible?
bro?
But do you
it
agree that it
looks
looks
terrible
terrible?
for us, of course.
But I'm saying like, look, those EDL people marching, they started beefing each other, and that
Oh,
was
did
for
they?
political. Yeah, that was for political reason.
Yeah. Yeah. But one thing is that wasn't really covered.
Of course, it's not
Yeah,
covered,
that wasn't really
Yeah,
covered.
man.
I didn't actually know that until now.
bro. These man, yeah. Obviously, I just saw it on Twitter. People are recording them on Twitter.
I need to use that as a
What?
counter argument on Twitter anytime.
What?
The EDL man them were
Fam,
fighting amongst each other.
Did
as
you
well.
not? Did you not see what these men were doing to the police, fam?
Oh yeah, I saw.
Oh my days! Don't
And
even
the
do
thing is,
speed bags.
They were protesters, fam, and they doing that to police. If Black Lives Matter people were doing that to the police,
Finished,
Oh, I'm
bro.
telling you.
Left.
man.
Hey, America is a messed up country, man. I can't lie. There's some good things about America, but that country is messed up.
Where do you think it all started?
When they
Apart from
ripped up.
obviously not
Slavery.
slavery, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
where do you think like?
Bro,
Honestly, that's the
obviously
only way. That's where it started.
Slavery,
That's where it
slavery got abolished, didn't it?
Yeah.
But then after
It wasn't
that-
actually
then
abolished in
it
some
gets
areas.
more-
There was
No,
like
no,
some
no,
slaves.
I'm
Yeah,
saying like-
in the south, yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
But then look, they had what the civil rights movements and that, and then what it segregation, fam.
yeah, segregation.
Segregation, and ever since segregation, I don't think it's fully recovered. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's
Yeah,
always
no.
been that thought that we're
For
superior
me, I feel
to
like
black people.
once they stopped like slavery and everything, I feel like it didn't really stop. It just got smarter in the sense of once society started improving, they started to put it into other places. Like
Oh, did you know that they actually started?
Institutional
Did you know they
racism.
actually started building prisons in America when black people were coming out of slavery?
Is it?
Yeah.
And apparently, any little thing black people do, like even watching a white person, you could get sent to jail. And obviously, you go to that prison meant for slavery,
Yeah.
but it's an excuse because you're
It's
in
an
prison. Do you know what I'm
excuse.
saying? But
It just
that's
got smarter.
apparently that's what. And when you think about it, that's why bare black people get like incarcerated these days. Fam.
Yeah.
Because they made those prisons just to put black people in it
Yeah.
for any reason. And these days,
Yeah.
obviously, it's not as severe as watching a white person.
swear
But black
I was in
people
that
get put in
documentary.
jail for lesser crimes than white people. Like
Yeah.
a white person and a black person could do the exact same crime, have the exact same pass. The white person will get less time than the black person.
Yeah.
And fam, it's all because of these segregation, slavery things. You know what I'm saying, fam? Like, it all
Yeah.
makes sense.
So what did you say?
I was saying,
It was
I
in
saw
some
that in
documentary. I
one
know what he's talking
documentary.
about.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, fam, like these man, yeah, and it's peak, fam, because obviously people say, "Oh, don't do the crime and that," innit? Okay, cool. But fam, you're still getting unfairly treated compared to white
Oh my
counterparts.
god.
You can't
That's what I'm
even
saying.
blame. You can't even. In some aspects, it's like
You can't.
some they want to blame us for all the drugs and everything.
Yeah.
can't.
you
That-
can't.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that's my
yeah,
other
yeah,
question.
yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think? Yeah, like what race do you think gets it worse?
Yes, it was black people.
Black people get. I think black
By
people
far.
get.
It's not even
Like
close.
for any
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
For
yeah.
anything,
because they
fam,
live in
anything,
such
fam.
poor areas and they can't get jobs because of the color of their skin.
Yeah.
So then that results in them selling drugs in order to provide
Bro,
for their family,
they-
and then from the drugs they now go to
But
jail.
do you not feel
just
like
deep
you're
in
being a
what-
bit biased because you've only seen it from your view?
No,
You've
but it
only
happens.
seen
It happens
from
most of black people.
people's point of
Because
view.
look,
You don't know what's going on with the Asians.
When
You
you
don't know
talk
what's going
about
on.
fam,
Wait, what do you
Asians, and white people, and obviously other, they have generational wealth for like in abundance. White people, especially in it. Black people don't really have generational wealth like that. Because
Yeah.
deep it, when slavery was abolished, in it, white people, that own slaves got paid like
Yeah, they
what?
got
I
paid,
forgot how
yeah.
much it was, but it was,
It was
like
mad,
3
bro.
million for each slave or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Or something,
You know, till
something
this
mad
day,
like that,
till
innit?
this day. No, it was
So they recently just-
it
yeah.
was like what's it called? The government was still paying back slave owners
Yeah.
Till 2015, yeah. Fam,
Till 2015. and
look,
given that.
that's how they build their
They were
generational
still paying
wealth.
back our tax that
we-
we're
what-
paying.
what
Our
genera-
we weren't really
what-
paying tax yet, but we were still paying back. slave owners.
Imagine what generational wealth do black people get from slavery? No, none, because they were slaves. They didn't own no slaves like that. You know what I'm saying? So they build up this generational wealth. We don't really have generational wealth like that, innit?
we
It's
have to
gonna
start
take
from
time.
the
We have to
bottom.
start from the bottom.
Yeah.
So cool. This guy, his mom's going to work every day. His mom's doing all of this and that. He sees everyone with nice clothes. he can't get a job because obviously the color of his skin. He doesn't see no other option than what's in front of him, and obviously it's conditioned in his head that these are the only options. That fam, a lot of these American young black boys in America, I think, it's either NBA, NFL, or just any sports, music, acting, or streets. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think about lawyers, doctors, all of that stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not really.
Why do you think that is?
I'm saying like it's what's being conditioned in a minute. Like, schools and stuff.
I saw this fact.
And opportunities that like white people get way more opportunities in those fields than thing. NFL, obviously, if you're good enough.
Yeah, NFL and everyone knows that NFL, like NBA,
you get
it's a
predominantly
black
people.
dominant sport.
Because them men are better.
Boxing
as well. Yeah, black dominant sport.
I saw this thing. It was saying that I don't know if it's true or not, but it was saying that a shark, I think you might have seen it, but it was like, if you put a shark in a bowl, it only grows up to a certain
8
amount.
inches.
Yeah, 8 inches. And if you put it in the sea, it grows to what? It can just continue. So it was saying that you're conditioned to grow in the environment.
You're product in the environment, 100%.
So if you're in an environment where it's just toxic, you'll become toxic. And
I understand.
And the thing is, if you go to a hood in America, you go to every corner, you see gun store, alcohol store,
liquor stores.
Liquor stores.
That's what they call it.
Liquor stores.
And these are all lands, owned by governments. So who gave the land to these people to put gun stores,
of course,
liquor, like shoe stores? Okay, shoe stores are good, but like
not really talking about the whole.
You don't really see that.
You think it's good?
It's not good. It's
actually not good.
Well, wasting too much money on training and stuff like that and design.
Like, man, don't think, they have to have.
When
you
Dr. Omar explained
the
the latest Jordans, the latest.
That's what I was saying. Like with this riot thing happening in America, of course, I'm 100% with it. But you've now captured the attention of the people you need.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it was necessary.
From this point on, what are you going to do?
Because we all know that the most what that will affect the white people the most is the money. When something affects the money,
people still be buying guns and that.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I think boycotting is the best option. Because when you affect their pockets,
you know what you need to do. You guys
do you know why people?
How can you cut me off like that?
Do you know why people still buy guns?
Why?
Because apparently, we us black people, we've always thought of us like, as being lower or as being like how do I explain it? Like inferior. So what we do is to buy designers and we buy all this like
we try to buy things that
goods,
show well on their level
to try and match their level as well. That's
what I advise you guys to do is just shop at True Hustler, get your
shop at True Hustler.
Black owned businesses. Not only True Hustler, what Too Busy, Global. What else? That's all I know. I'll be real fam. Oh wait, I saw No Losses somewhere. There's one called No Losses.
What's it called?
Apollo.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
That's Jake. You don't need that money. Piss off. But fam,
yeah, I once saw this. I saw this video on Twitter of recent. I think it's an up running president that's coming up. That he's I think he's in the campaign to become president. But he was basically saying one thing he was basically saying was that okay, cool. We've done this to black people. We've created these monsters, but it don't mean we can let them run around. Imagine, he said, it don't mean we can let them just because we've created it. It's our problem. But
it's mad, fam.
Bro, and Donnie was saying this with confidence. He was saying we need to.
They mean that shit.
I know, bro. If you see the way he was saying it, bro, he was.
Someone was saying that black people are. You know when you take a dog, and you put it on the leash. And you let it go far, but then when you hold that button, it can't move anymore. They use that example for black people. Like they let us have our so-called freedom, but when we now try to push our boundaries, it's possible.
It's true.
They
let us have people like what LeBron, Michael Jordan. Who else can I say? Muhammad Ali. Look, black people can be successful. Look at these guys. But when you deep it, obviously they're successful in it, but it's capped. They don't let them go to look at what they done to Muhammad Ali and LeBron James when he's trying to uplift black people in it. All of that stuff. Like they
even
don't let
the
us.
NFL player, what's his name?
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
They don't let these man.
The NFL player.
Obviously, he took a kneel in it. Like he kneeled during the national anthem to protest police brutality. Yeah. He lost his job. He got blackballed from the NFL. No team would take him. Yeah. All these people were just being racist to him. Everything. It was peak. And to this day, he still don't have a job. It's like what 2-3 years ago, I think.
And do you remember when what's it called? Those people in the Olympics did the black power fist.
They got
dealt with.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
but then that brings the concept. When these white people say to us, okay, cool, you guys are having all these problems, go back to Africa. What do you think of that?
Fam, we built these countries, fam. We made these countries what they are. You know, black people, yeah. Obviously, black people are the minority in these countries.
Yeah.
But we make up. I think it was something like 80% of consumer spending.
Yeah.
Just imagine, fam.
If we boycott, how long you'll get?
We're the ones putting money into their pockets.
But they're not gonna boycott.
We're the ones.
That's the thing.
Our culture is the one making them money, fam. Look at all the things selling fast in these days, fam. Run by black people. Music dominated. You know what I'm saying? Black people. Sports, black people, clothes, a lot of black, actually, obviously, the high-end designers, innit?
Mm-hmm.
But, fam, and we're the ones who's buying it, fam. So if we put all of that money back into the black community, we just, you know what I'm saying?
But,
and you can't tell us to go back to Africa when we're the ones who are keeping these countries
There was a black Wolf of Wall Street? Basically, it was like a whole street.
A whole street.
A whole street. And then what? They had their own banks. Everything was it was garrote. Everything was patterned. White people came and burned it down, fam.
It got burnt. They destroyed the whole thing.
Dealt
still,
with everything.
They destroyed everything. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can get high, but they won't let you get too high. Because once we start to break the barriers, they get scared, innit?
That's
But why?
But okay, so what's to say? What's to say?
White people know they have privilege, innit?
Yeah.
They don't want to acknowledge it or like.
Some do though.
No, but I say like the majority
of them,
they don't want to give it up, because if you have to give it up, they have to work as hard as we do, be in the same position, go through the same things we do. They don't want to do that. They want their life easier than ours because obviously it's convenient for them, innit?
Okay, so you know what that reminds me of? A good example of. Okay, cool. Okay, you know there's amazing buildings, and the people that take the credit for the amazing big buildings are the owners and the people that actually invested into it. But you never hear about the names that the construction workers. You never hear about them. I think that's what they want the black community to do. Be the construction workers, and then them. So what's to say we don't go back to Africa and do better?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it can never
our own choice. Yeah.
Our
own choice.
We can't even go back to. I'm not too sure if I'm right about this, but
because sometimes I realise that we black people, we do it to ourselves sometimes. We do it to ourselves.
We do it to ourselves. Like the original causes.
Most. I'm not sure if I'm right, but countries in Africa are in debt to
China.
America,
that's we can't just cut them off because we owe them money. That's why it's peak. But at the same time, if we make a start to try to pay it off, and you know what I'm saying, but it would never happen because these men, they take all the money and they put it in their own pockets.
No. You know what annoys me about them? They take the money and then they use it to send their children to private schools in this country. What type of stupidness is that?
All I'm saying is them man get me so mad.
They're so
selfish.
Okay, so what's to say?
That's why we do it to ourselves.
The
white people don't want us to.
The government in Nigeria, the way they money launder is outrageous.
Hey, did you see that one of how?
Hey, this guy, Ultimate 4-1, he scammed 1.9 million people.
Apparently they caught him. He's been involved in a total of 455 million worth of scams.
Hey,
he's going to jail.
1.9 million people.
That's half a billion. You know how much half a billion is?
And apparently they found, I don't know, I think it was like 18 mil cash.
But everyone knew that guy was doing fraud.
But there was just no way to prove.
There was no way to get him.
He had his money, yeah. They didn't know where he got. Like, obviously they had suspicion, but they couldn't get him for it, innit?
Yeah.
He could have just literally took his money.
No, they knew.
Cut. No, but
he wasn't allowed back in Nigeria.
They couldn't catch him. They couldn't catch him.
Yeah.
But he tried to do one more move. They caught him for that move. Because they were already watching him, innit?
That's greed.
So anything he wanted to do after that, they caught him. But that's what I'm saying. He had all this money. He could have just done whatever he wanted to do.
Some people, you know what? Some people just love the hustle. Some people just love to do bad things.
True hustler.
Yeah, so go get your hustle. Go get your hustle.
Go get your t-shirts now.
No,
but some people that they make it out like, okay, cool, I'm doing it to just make my money, but they actually love what they're doing. They love the whole thrill of it.
Go start a business, Sam.
That's what I
was just thinking.
Getting a business from down and putting it all the way up. That's a grand. That should make you feel some type of intrinsic happiness or something. Because but doing fraud, you're stealing from people.
Hey, can you call that a grand?
No, I don't call it.
It is a grand.
No, man, not
a grand. It is a grand. It's not.
No, a grand is something that makes you do that makes you money.
Yeah, true.
But it's just
you know
not
what?
respect respectful.
It's not
Yeah,
respectful.
it's not respectful.
In some
Because-
people's book, innit? But in some people's books, like,
But it takes
Is
some
that,
people.
is that selling drugs?
Yeah.
Some people sell drugs and they've done that thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Obviously,
you know what?
you have to do what you have to do sometimes.
Yeah, exactly,
innit? You
like,
have to do what you have to do
When it
sometimes.
comes to fraud, yeah,
I
I can't lie. I was a dumb kid, but I used to respect it until it happened to my mum, and then they took they skimmed my mum's account dry, and then that's when I knew, yeah, okay, cool. But before that, if you would have mentioned it to me, I would have been like, that's not that, dude. No, that's not.
You know
But
what?
when it happens,
It's because they glamorize it.
yeah, they
You see
glamorize
man
it.
them with Mercs,
No, not just like
BMWs,
youngers, bro.
Youngers, guys,
You see your youngers with Mercs, BMs,
Yeah,
Driving
wearing-
past you, are we saying, bro, you're right? And you're walking,
and
taking
then you're
bus,
walking like a dickhead.
All I'm saying is, like, nah, man, I understand some man have to do what they have to do, innit? At
But
the
then
same
they
time,
just take it over.
Yeah, they take it over. And sometimes you can actually work and earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
Just be working but some man don't really like that lifestyle, innit?
Yeah, they
So-
don't. Because there's this guy that
Everyone got to do what they got to do, man.
literally.
Birdman.
You're aiming
for
to
the
make
top,
him.
man.
True, that
kill
sport Chris
the world.
Eubank's career, you know,
Kill will be
after
killed, fam.
yeah, true.
Exactly.
Basically, there was this guy called Michael Watson, and basically Chris Eubank mashed him up. Yeah. He mashed him up, and what's it called? After that, there's something happened to his arm. He never was the same again. Chris Eubank also never was the same again. Like,
Fam, you just gotta be mentally strong.
yeah, true.
But anyways,
Everybody focus on your grind.
Big man thing. Give your life to Christ. Give your life to Christ, guys.
What?
fam, anyways, yeah. We hope you enjoyed the podcast. It's been Good Yutes here
Good
with
Yutes.
MK.
Demons.
it was APG.
Zion.
I'm Will.
Peace.
Peace, guys.